Alright. How can I question last misfortune? Yeah. It's just so interesting when you're on voice with him. Like, whenever he loses time or something happens to his car, it's always a bug. it's never a mistake. His first reaction is always bug. It's kind of funny at some point. And I was watching sometimes his stream when he said it, and I would clearly say, no, that wasn't a bug. Because bug always sounds to me like something that is completely random and he had no control over, but I would say he did force it. It's not a surprise that it happened. But yeah. Okay, then let's go. Oh god. Had a weird camera there. Bit slow here. Probably I didn't even need to do a 360 in this case. I made one position in the end. I really wonder how many people are going for that risk. And do you know how happy I was in the warm-up before this match started? I did 51.9 or something without the cut in the end. And that wouldn't even be top 9. Now I really wonder... Yeah, the thing is, where I do the 360, yeah, there is a faster line where I told myself, no, I don't feel really confident to do that. So I'm doing my safe line. It seems to be that others actually have the confidence in that section. It seems to be that others actually can drive that well. Or that they survive the start also, where they already go forward, backward, something. But I'm 1.7 behind here. So, but I don't know behind how many I have that distance. But this is the part, like look at the gap, 2 seconds to 3.1. No? So I'm losing time here as well. .4, 3.8. Doesn't look like they actually do that. Oof. And then I drive these times. Also I lost now 4/10 in the last sector. I can see losing 4/10 on the normal way because I didn't train that normal way a lot. That was like a last minute decision to do that. Because but I feel like confident with it. No? But I can see that I lose 4/10 maybe in that section. But it's crazy that people survive all the rest. Masa's doing good. I decided for safety because for me itself, for myself, yeah, it is the best way to do it. You could of course now car. Hello, where's your gear? Like how long did it want to slide out? If the road didn't end, it would have probably gone a kilometer further. Ei. That's done. Yeah, what did I want to say? I forgot it now because of the slide out. Yeah, I think that it's I know that I wouldn't survive the risky parts. Maybe not even getting it once, and also not with my training at least. Yeah, maybe with more training, I would find the confidence. But with my current training, no chance. And then for me personally, even though you could say in the later rounds that I need to do it because I just need to get these better times to survive, I would still say it doesn't help to go for it. I will not score better. For me personally, it's definitely the better solution to not do it. But the times on this map are crazy. Like, since I played this map, I've realized, like, already in my discoveries, I realized that the records on this map are way better than on any other track. It seems like this is like a typical ZeratoR thing. This is the weirdest map, and his community hunts them especially. So the records were from the beginning on super difficult to get. And like, when you look at this server, like what people are driving if you want to get top 8 here, it's crazy. You need such good runs. Yeah. I must say, in this round, we really play my weak maps. So I'm really a little bit in danger. I'm overall 14th, and the top 20, yeah, stay upper bracket. The thing is that I also get a pretty bad seed. Yeah, when I don't get further up, I have a pretty bad seed. So that's really Oh, look at that perfect jump! Holy shit! Ja, warm-up. Imagine I go inside trees there. Might happen to me as well, Danik. This is the first round where I get shown that I might have an issue later today. The fact that I survived this and I get only 7th. And with my PB I would have been 6th. And people are so much faster from the top players. Also, really with that training, it looks like impossible. In the first round you could say for a long time I was 2nd, yeah? And there were good players. There was Warlegen, there was Aurel and so on. Like, I was 2nd there for a long time. Ended up then in 6th, but for a long time I was up there and points-wise not far away. But in that moment when you have less of the slower players, but only consisting of the fast players, then you see how tough it is getting for me to score good points. Yeah, because there might be good players crashing, but enough other good players are getting through. So I never really get the absolutely top position then. Nah. Beautiful. I guess the respawn is the better decision. I could have unturtled that maybe. But I don't have speed for this stuff here. Now I released. I don't have any fights here. I can just jump high, finish this 30th place. Not good. Could have been 9th or something. Oh yeah, this is the first one where I really see how strong others are and how many of that. Another respawn. Really? Are so many people surviving that? Well. I can directly restart. There we spawn. You see why I practice it. I am really bad on this map. 24th. Yeah, that two respawns actually. Would have been a 53:03, which is the same time as Thomas Shaw in 8th. So if I just survive it, it is okay. But that's like the issue for me, and that's also why the top 8 time is only that. Like others are also struggling. But on this map I cannot really take profit from it, because you cannot save this map. Yeah, you either survive it or you don't. That's the two options that you have. I guess others went really high. Oh god. Ah! Oh. Ninth place. I was very alone in 9th. Big gap to in front, big gap to behind. Points. Points is the most important thing here. Alright. So let's actually go down a little bit here. Against who am I playing? 21st place is 978. And I scored 100 points more than all these people here. So that's very helpful. And I will move up a little bit in the rankings. Now I'm 13th, yay. Moved up 1 position. And now also this map. Ay. Like this map in rounds mode is also something else. Like we really play the difficult ones at the moment. This can also easily have no finishes. If you have a bad jump and a bad line through the last checkpoint ring and you need to respawn, then you need to like double respawn ahead of the quarter pipe jump, which costs a lot of time, so you don't have many tries actually. Good warm-up, you know what that means. Do you mean on this map or on the previous map? Because on the previous map, that would be crazy if you mean that he gained so many positions in the quarter pipe jump, because that didn't happen on my server. But on this map, yeah, obviously, that can easily happen. Oh, that was tight there. Ooh, nice, actually perfect. Nice, 4th place, haha. Also first I thought I will over jump. Afterwards, after I braked, I thought I jumped too short, but actually it was absolutely perfect. Oh, wow. I'm still 13th. How's this possible? There must be a huge gap in points. Because I was also for a long time 14th. Even with bad rounds, I was just staying on that position. You would think that at that point in the scoreboard it is super close between players, but nope. Okay, I have a bad start. Don't even need to release there. Man, this thing. It is the first time that it was so much in the way for me. Yeah, that was clear after that good round this had to follow. There's also not really a safe way for that, yeah? You have to get a feeling, and that means you need to train it a lot. If you played this a lot, if you did this quarter pipe jump very often, then you can get a feeling for it. You can also get a little bit of a setup, but I mean, your jump off is always a little bit different every round. So it's never completely the same, I would say. Which then changes the whole other stuff. But you can get like a rough setup with how much you probably need to release at which point. But in the end it is still just feeling. And you get that only by playing this a lot. And I didn't do this quarter pipe jump that often. Oh my god! How? It's the first and the second time that this thing is in the way. I could always go left there. Ah. Yeah. Okay, but we make it through here. This is more important. But only 24th. So many people get the ending. Wow. 200 points for Galenium right behind me. I mean, he's a good player. He somehow ended up behind me there. And Nikki is also catching up again. And also Hergam's catching up. But I think for top 20 I'm safe. even though they are big names. Stufts and Cypher, wow. That are big names, but we have even a no finisher here. Nixubi, also big name theoretically, yeah. Random is actually ahead of me, who was, I think, ahead of me already. And I caught up to him with my, with my performance. Fifth place, nice. Two good rounds, two shit rounds. I can live with that on this map. In scoring, I look, all the people behind me didn't even finish yet. And the guys ahead of me, I overtake Brandom. I overtake Headmaster Kill, who was also ahead of me. I come very close to Galenium again. Yeah. So that's actually good. And this map is gonna be the last one. Expected that this is coming up because we didn't drive it yet. In theory, this can be a good map for me, but it heavily depends here also on the finish jump. As also here, the finish jump is like the main important thing for just surviving. Pace-wise, there are of course other things that are important. But first of all, you have to survive. And just getting the finish jump should already grant you decent positions, I would think. Pace-wise, I think that I have even a chance to be good on this. Because I can tell you that on the mini-maps that ITB and Big created, I actually was really good in that campaign. Against Maim Granati and Massa. I was really good in that campaign. I even had some first places and I don't know how much they actually drove it. But at least something. But the practice for the whole track is still missing. I didn't play it at all. Oh my god. Yeah, RIP. What was that? I mean, I did do some weird stuff with my ice slide, but I didn't expect that to happen. What the fuck? Like it slid out in that corner, that kinda also never happened. A Galenium full 200 again. Headmaster kills overtaking again, the others behind did not so well. Look at my number! Screenshot. No. No, but... Same position the last round. Ah! So tight to win the round. Damn it. And look what Massa drove, I was clearly out of PB as well. Damn it. That was such a good run. I told you, I have pace on this map in theory. If I get it together, it depends already on the start a lot. I kinda depends on every part. But this is a map, if I survive it, I can actually battle with the trained fast players. If there wasn't this ending, yeah, the ending is still my enemy. Finally, I'm pace-wise up there. And then comes this end. I did a bit better than I do now in the training cup on Thursday evening. And there I was hitting this first try. Really not scoring well here. I'm 14th again. Cypher actually, who was in danger, is now behind me. This time not fast. Mann, so close. 28th again? No, 29th. Do I get overtaken? Yes. Oh, I get overtaken by Cypher by a few points, so I get 15th here only. Also, we can say this map I'm really good at, but I have to practice the ending. As I was all the time better than 15th, so it's a bit annoying that I just fell down so much, but in the end it can matter, that bad seeding, but it doesn't need to, yeah. Most important is how I play next match. Let's have a look. Who's streaming the Cup of the Day? There's surely some people that use the chance. Oh. NASCAR Cup of the Day Virtual has in his title. NASCAR Cup of the Day. That would have been so good for me. If it's really NASCAR. But let's see how much NASCAR it is. I'm gonna show you. Wait. Is it already over? Might be already over. Yeah, Lars. I knew that Lars would take this chance. And whenever I take... Oh, he's still in. And whenever I take the chance of doing the Cup of the Day while other streamers have to do other stuff, then I get an ice map and can't get the one, yeah? That's like my luck always with that. And Lars gets a NASCAR map. And he's of course still in, because many good players are missing. It seems to be close this round. Let's hear him saying that he got a bug.
Top 4.
Down is out already in 6th.
They are
We just missed Down going
They
out.
are fast. I need better.
Ah wait, I don't know if his music is good for the stream. Yeah, okay, so it's a little bit weird, the map. Okay. The others were not far in front, but I guess that he is saved. Because there was a crash. Yeah, NASCAR is pretty simple to go far, usually. His number is so hard to see when it's red, but there's only one red position. Wow, the others are so far in front. Like, what did Lars wrong? What is he saying?
No. Unless one guy chokes. Wait, is that only 2? Oh my fucking god.
Typical Lars luck, okay. Mods in the chat, make a Lars luck command. And we also missed one Lars luck from the Cup of the Day where he won. Usually he shouldn't be able to win it, because Barbos and 12 have a lot of experience in Cup of the Days, and they should both be faster from the 2 rounds that I've seen now. So still quite some good players here playing this. Okay, he has actually a chance, I can't believe it. He has a chance to get through into the final. But is that a good turn? I don't think so. Ah, it's incredible. How is this enough? How is this enough that he goes into the grand final with that? That right turn was so wide. Like, lately, Lars is really lucky in knockouts. Also, really lucky. And I get always ice maps in that situation. I love it. I mean, this is also a bit of ice, I guess. I guess that this is ice on the X. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not. Nah, probably it's not ice. Be weird. So Barbos is in the lead, but Barbos is one guy that might choke sometimes. You never know. But he can also just finish it with a sick run. Lars has a good run himself. Gets also this turn nicely, but still huge lead for Barbos, and Barbos will actually take it. Last PB seems to be a 0.38, which is 400 slower than what Barbos drove.
GG. Alright. Well, it's second place, it's fine. For this map, I cannot be unhappy about that.
Naja. So. Round 4. This is where I'm qualified for, right? Top 1 to 8 stay in the upper bracket. Top 9 to top 20 go out, so over half of the place go out. Now you have to see... Why is this song so loud, actually? This is like this one song that is so much louder than the rest. When is it starting? Oh, very soon already. Yeah, so the thing is that on the last match, yeah, 20 players qualified, and the top 50% would have been the top 10, but I was only 15th. And now in the next round, yeah, it wouldn't even be the top 10 that go on. Also basically you can say on my server 20 people survived, yeah. And the top 8 of these 20 people, they would survive also the next round, but I was only 15th on these maps. So it is gonna be difficult for me at this point. Yeah, it will be very, very tough to survive this round. But well.